Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. And in today's decode, I'm going to present one of the most fascinating decodes I think I've ever done. And it's going to be based off of kind of the last video I made about Shohei Ohtani and his Sirius, the dog star. But in this video, we're going to dig deeper into the I am that I am and connect it to the dog star and also connect it to the dog food Iams and the state Ohio. Okay. And before I get started, please hit the like buttons, guys. That's very greatly appreciated. My likes have been down lately, so please hit those like buttons. And again, this is just to explore the nature of our reality, to explore exactly what they're telling us here with what the matrix is giving us, with this symbolism. Okay. And I want to give a big shout out to my friend Casey Jones, Astrology on YouTube, and also to Widow's Son on YouTube. Both those guys were instrumental in putting all these pieces together. So big shout out to them. I'll leave the links for their channels below. And with that being said, let's look at this. So before we even get into the rest of it, I want to lay out the foundation for the name of God, um, and just the connection that God has with the dog and with the number 17. Okay. So in Hebrew, the four-letter word for God, the tetragrammaton, or the I am that I am, in Hebrew gematria, it sums to 17. Okay. In reduction Hebrew. Now, if you take this over to English gematria, in reduction, the same as the Hebrew reduction, the word God equals 17. And of course, this connects because the word dog is the backwards of God. So dog also equals 17, right? And we're going to talk about the dog star and the dog and the I am, okay? But just to lay the foundation, the Hebrew name, the English name, both 17, okay? Now, the pronunciation, a lot of places, if you look online, the pronunciation of the I am that I am, Moses in Exodus 3:14, like pi, right, says to Moses, tell them I am that I am. That's the translation we most commonly see. I'm not saying it's the most accurate translation, but I'm saying I'm decoding the most prominent translation. And the way you say this in Hebrew is Ehyeh Asher Ehyeh. And when you type this word out the way they write it right here, you can see this phrase all over the internet, Ehyeh Asher Ehyeh. If you type this in, you're going to get the I am that I am, okay? That equals 153. And that's important because 153 is the 17th triangular number, which means if you add the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, you get the number 153. So all the numbers 1 through 17 equals 153. That means 153 is the 17th triangular number. So even the pronunciation Ehyeh Asher Ehyeh leads us back again to the 17. In prior videos, I've showed how in Chaldean gematria, the four-letter letters in English, the Yod He Vahe YHWH, sums to 17. I didn't put that in here, but so many connections to the number 17. And notice that it's in Exodus 3:14. 14 plus 3 is 17. Okay. So I'm just making this connection with the 17 because it's important in the rest of the connections I'm going to make. Okay. So we're going to move on. That's because Ohio is the 17th state. Okay, so all these connections I just made to the name of God and number 17 connects us back to the state of Ohio. Now, notice that Ohio was also adopted, the flag was adopted on 5/9, and 59 is the 17th prime number. Okay, so again, we got the day the flag was adopted, also takes us back to the 17. Ohio is the 17th state admitted to the Union. Okay, and the O in the middle represents the O in Ohio. And again, we're gonna talk about that at the end. And it even says up here, Ohio adopted the salute to the flag and officially folding procedure gives it 17 folds. Okay, so the 17 state, 17 folds. The Ohio is the only flag to have the Burgee style flag, which looks like triangles, you see? And again, not a coincidence, guys, because I told you that the triangular number, is the 17th. 153 is the 17th triangular number. And Ohio, the 17th state, has a triangular flag. Okay? And just so you guys know, Columbus, Ohio equals 153 in the same cipher as Ehyeh, Asher, Ehyeh. And Columbus, Ohio is the capital of Ohio. So with that being said, Ohio, their catchphrase or whatever is the heart of it all. And how interesting, the heart of it all, as in God, who is the heart of everything, okay? Jesus. Now, 153 is also an important number in the Bible. Remember, Jesus catches 153 fish, talking about the totality of the fish, okay? So 153 is a huge number. It's the 17th triangular number, and that's why it goes back to God, which is 17 in Hebrew and English. All right? And in the cipher, the heart of it all equals 153, like the name pronunciation of the I am that I am, Ehyeh, Asher, Ehyeh equals 153. Okay? And the heart, just think about the heart of it all, the center of it all, right? The I am, God, Jesus, right? And that's why this 153 is also the number in the Bible. The Holy Bible equals 153, okay? So there's a lot of connections with this number, but I think it's really interesting that this also has that 153, the Ohio catchphrase. And Ohio is the 17th state, and 153 is the 17th triangular number. Now, that brings me to the most mind-blowing part of this, because I already said that dog and God are anagrams, okay? Now, it just so happens that one of the most famous dog food companies is called Iams. Literally called Iams, everyone. And again, big shout out to Casey Jones Astrology on YouTube. Go check him out, Casey Jones Astrology. He's the one that brought this up. Iams is the I am. And I just made the whole connection with the I am and the 17. And where in the heck was Iams dog food founded? It was founded in Dayton, Ohio. Of all places, in Ohio, the 17th state, like dog equals 17, God equals 17, and it's the I am. Okay? I ams. The dog, the God. Okay? Dog backwards is God. So it's all perfect. All right? Now, this goes way back to the dog star. Okay? Sirius. I talked about that in my last ego. Go back and watch my very last video I released on Shohei Ohtani, like Ohio. He just broke the record, right? I'll get to that in a minute. But look, Sirius in Greek isosophy, the word Sirius right here equals 595. I just told you that the Iams dog food was founded in the 17th state, Ohio. Okay? Well, Sirius equals 595 in Greek. And again, the dog food founded in Ohio. And what does Ohio equal? 595, like Sirius. And not only that, Iams dog food was founded in Dayton, Ohio. And Dayton, not only the city, Dayton equals 595, but Ohio equals 595, like Sirius. That's where the dog's Iams was founded, okay? Now, Dayton is located partially in Miami County. Do you guys get it now? Like, how perfect is this? The Iams dog food is founded in Dayton. Dayton is located in Miami County, right? Do you guys get this? Like, wow. And this goes back to the God star or the dog star Sirius, the pentagram. The stars all over the Ohio flag are the 5-pointed stars, right? On the United States flag. Another symbol of the dog star Sirius is the 5-pointed star, the pentagram. In fact, pentagram equals Sirius in multiple ciphers. But anyway, back to this. Iams dog food founded in Dayton, Ohio, both equals 595, like the dog star Sirius. It's located in Dayton's and partially in Miami, which has the I am right in it. And that brings me to what just happened the other day, just off of I-95 or just below Interstate 595. You had Shohei Ohio. You can get the word Ohio out of this. Ohio. You see? Shohei O. He wears the number 17, like Ohio is the 17th state, like God equals 17, like the Hebrew name of God equals 17. And just south of I-State 9595, which is the dog star Sirius in Greek, you have him breaking the 50-50 record, becoming the first ever part of the 50-50 club, just south of Interstate 595, okay? And I just showed you that was in Miami. He did this in Miami, and Miami is also connected to Miami, Ohio, which is where Dayton is, which equals 595. It all goes back, okay? And then on top of that, remember, he just before he broke the record, he brought out his dog, which his dog's breed is a Kukio Hanja or whatever, which equals 595. That was in exactly five. The day that he brought his dog out was 595 weeks and 5 days after his pro debut, and it was a dog, like the dog star Sirius equals 595. Okay, so Shohei Ohtani, do you get it? His Ohio. Big shout out to Jurassic Liars, who's also mentioned this in his on YouTube. Ehyeh. Right in the center of his name is Ehyeh, like Ohio. Okay? And he did this in Miami, like Miami, Ohio. Like Miami is the I am and the Sirius. Now, I'm going to bring this all together, okay? So here's how I believe it comes all together. There's one pattern that connects all of these things. The number of Sirius is the 5, 9, and 5, which is a forwards and backwards 59. Okay? Now, what is the pattern of Ohio? Well, Ohio has the same patterning. The state, Ohio, has the same pattern. The O, the high, and the O. Ohio. If you read it forwards and backwards, it's the same. Just like the number for dog star Sirius, forwards and backwards, it's the same. And just like the name in the Bible, I am that, I am, is the same, guys. Forwards and backwards, the same, with the centerpiece being the reflection. This is the forward and backward reflection. That's why all these things connect. It's all about the pattern of forwards and backwards. Okay? That's why the number 595 is so connected to Ohio. Okay? Because Ohio is one of the only states, I think it's the only state, that you can read forward and backwards. Ohio. 595, 595. Okay? Ehyeh. I am that I am. I am that I am. You can read all that stuff backwards. Like, wow. This is groundbreaking stuff I'm showing you. And then just to top it all off, how does this 595 number connected to the dog star Sirius or the God star, how does it come back to the 17, which I started this whole decode? Remember, God 17, dog equals 17. The Hebrew word for the tetragrammaton God is 17. Well, that's because the number 595, which is Sirius, which is Ohio, equals 59 forwards and backwards. And what's the number 59, guys? 59 is the 17th prime. Ohio is the 17th state. Ohio equals 595. The number 595 is the number 59 forward and backwards. And 59 is the 17th prime, like God equals 59. And Ohio is the 17th state. God equals 17. Okay? Wow. And how also does this all connect back to Sirius, the dog star? Dog, God, forward and backwards, right? Again, dog and God, backwards and forwards, another connection. Look, Sirius, means burning. And what is this all connected to? It's all connected to Exodus 3:14, where Moses says, ask God what his name is, and God says, out of the burning bush, he says, I am that I am. The burning bush. Dog star Sirius. The burning means burning. Okay? So if that doesn't just blow your guys' mind, I don't know what will. Okay? But with that being said, thank you once again for all you guys' support and watching. I really appreciate it. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.